Hello, welcome everyone. We're going to play part 2 of Planet Crafter. Not sure exactly what's the next level. Let's see. It's been a minute. Let me see. Oh. So blue skies to clouds. And I think I've seen some clouds, did I? No. I feel like I see them eventually coming in the next 10%, because we're at 40 right now. 41. So it's that's the oxygen working its magic. It's these bad boys. Is that the golden? Yeah. So that buddy is working overtime. That's 78. I'm not sure what PPQ is. It's not, I don't know. It's not pulse per se. Something, I don't know. Got oxygen. Oh, what we were going to do is make some more heaters. Was it? Because I definitely want stuff that we don't really use, mostly just for show, up top, and a majority of our crates and storages right here. Maybe make that side open and make these side walls storage contain. Anyways, we have to, I feel like we have to, I might cut this for a second and go grab the rest of the stuff over there in that golden chest. And then we have that one all the way over there. Feel like we can do. We can make that work. So we have enough. Let's see. Let me get some food. Food. Let's make a food grower. Some aluminum. Iron water bottle. Don't have any. Oh, well, let me make some. Let me make all these some water bottles so that we just have some. I feel like there's a good bit that's going to be needed for building certain things, including the food grower. So I definitely want a couple of food growers, maybe. We can always deconstruct it. So let me grab, you know what? Screw it. Let me grab both of them because I'm eventually going to need that water. Aluminum and iron. Did I need some more aluminum? I think I did. Let's keep what we have and let's go venture out right there. What KN was? It was no, NK. It was like Nano Kevin, something like that. I didn't know that existed. Let's put some aluminum. I feel like we get some good stuff in these chests. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm about to be full after this. What do we not need? We didn't really need to eat that. We can always pick up silicone. Let's get some of the super alloy stuff. Feel like, yeah, that should be fine. Where do we put the food? I feel like the food right here isn't too bad. It's not too bad. Not gonna lie, I really want to extend this out another block, but I'm not sure how that would look, or if we would be able to do that without it interfering with the height from the ground. Wait, timeout. How much? 30. Oh my lord. 15 kilowatts per food grower. So it looks like, just for the sake of it, we're just gonna do 2. Cause dang, that's a lot. That's a lot. And magnesium. Let's do some solar. What is that? A grass. Oh, we can have little grassies. Grass seeds. Grows grass outside, generates biomass. 108 oxygen per second. Did that, how much did, and that is 78. That's taking up 7 kilowatts. That takes up 13. So you're still picking your battles. So yeah, let's do some solar panels. Right here. Let's get another cobalt so we can make another one. Okay, we're getting some clouds though. 339. Let's look at our percentage to see how far we are to clouds. 94. Okay, so we're there. 95. Okay, let's plant some seeds. Let's do... Let's do some eggplants. I don't know if there's a difference. So let's just grab one of each and see which one gives us a launch platform. What the heck are we launching? I guess to leave. So I'm assuming after we make this planet habitable, we can skedaddle. Or did that, oh, that's what I haven't made yet. I haven't made okay, we need more silicone. And more silicone. And more silicone. Great. So we definitely need more silicone for that. Titanium? We should have some titanium, right? No, like, we need... We need to... Hold on. Oh. Yeah, we need to take this and take these chests, or these locker storage things. We need to make... I feel like since the Vegetube tier 3 is outside, the tier 3 heaters might be outside too, so we don't need to leave these in here that long. The food grower, I think let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this and grab the rest of what's over there, and that should be good. I think I have enough. I'm not sure what I have over here, but I should have enough to finish the transmission, at least to get the transmission antenna or communication antenna, and then the transmission screen, because we need that. And then eventually do this water bottle, and let me see, this grass spreader, and then what takes... Okay, so here's the super alloys right here, and then the titaniums, and then iron, which we're running out, so we're going to... And then rain's next, so we're going to cut... So it's going to be like 5 seconds for y'all, right? This probably is going to take 15 minutes, so we're at 371 terraformation index. I've been saying transformation, oh my gosh, terraformation index. We're going to get as much as we can from this, antenna, transmission, and then explore. Everybody's happy. I'm gonna take it. So aluminum and super alloy. Okay. decode blueprint microchip. So we get T3 mining speed. Recycling. T2 torch. Shredder machine. Big living compartment. That might be something. That literally takes up. Does that mean I'm not gonna have this little thing right here? Is that what that means? Let's see what this does. This. So is this? Okay, you have to admit this is a little bad butt right here, and then building upwards. But I just feel like, I really feel like it's not needed at the moment. You know what I mean? I just feel like it's not needed. Create this right. Thinking like right here. Is that fine? Yeah. Let's do a transmission screen. That is 2 silicone. Let's pick these bad boys up because these are expensive. Yep. We are 30% there until rain, or 30% from clouds to rain. Not 30% there. Okay, oxygen's good. Heat needs to be pushed more. Pressure. So we need to build some. Let me get some silicone. Okay. Oh. This is an automated message to convict GP8971L. So, you have chosen to have your sentence commuted to an extradition. To get all the charges against you dropped, you must fully terraform this planet. Our sensors will periodically scan your progress and send you the required blueprints. Do not try to contact Sentinel Core. If your sensors do not detect any advancement in the terraformation process, you will be considered missing and the charges will not be dropped. That's nice. That's great. You cannot claim ownership or value over anything on the planet. I beg your finest pardon. You are only allowed to use the resources found on the planet to increase the terraformation index. You're not allowed to leave the planet until the terraformation is complete. You know what? What's funny about that is all this stuff that I'm doing right now, you got me messed up. I'm claiming territory over that. And then the uranium rod, I'll be honest, I'm gonna have to figure out how we're gonna get some more of that stuff, but we have to keep, going from crash to crash to find them. So we have approximately 100 kilowatts. Like that is, is that our food? Is it done? Okay. Oh, and it regrows. Perfect. 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 40%, 25. So that squash is better, I'm assuming. So we're gonna definitely maybe add the other squash to that one. Yeah, because it starts from the beginning anyway, so let's take this eggplant. If we have the inventory to add more of the seeds to it, then yeah. Or there's like a garden that we can do, a little dome garden. That'd be pretty neat. Let's go aluminum silicone. Crafts new. Let's see, what's that? I'm gonna add up aluminum too. I want it, you know, as straight as possible. Like, that's the best you're gonna get. Oh, right. So, okay, so, but it requires aluminum as one of those ingredients. And what is this? Freaking a jetpack. There's a jetpack. Okay, yeah, we're going to explore because we have to, buddy. You know what? Maybe right here is a little better. Where's the entryway to this? Right here. So let's do it like we did last time. Let me create something underneath it so it looks at least somewhat real. Ooh, the sand is glowing, sparkly. Let's where is, okay, we're unlocking so much stuff. Okay, we need more. Oh, how much fertilizer? How do we get fertilizer? Ah, another message. We're gonna have to read that later. But we're definitely gonna need a tier 2 torch in the future. Oh. Left and right. Let's go right first. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what? Oh, I can't see anything. So we went right first. Still need that T2 deconstructor. That'd be nice. But let's literally go all the way right first. Ooh, little green tubes. Okay, we got some storage crates. What is this? Lerma seeds. Oh, that's what they look like. We can't deconstruct these, those green tubes. That sucks. Huh. I feel like we don't have that much. We're gonna look at some of these seeds back when we get back in. Okay, so some more blueprint. Some more blueprints. Always needed. Dead end. Yeah, squash. That's good. Eggplant. Eggplant. I want to know if there's other different types of seeds. There's a dead end. Oh, another purple thingy. Great. Don't know what you want me to do with it. Some lerma seeds. Don't get stuck. Some lerma seeds. 300. Oh yeah. That's some good stuff. That is some good stuff. A bean seed. Oh, that's where I came from. Okay, so that's good. That's pretty much it with that one. So, why do I feel like we can eventually go through here, but not yet? Not yet? Alright. Assuming we can definitely go left next. I don't have to go down if I don't hit. Yeah. This one doesn't work either. Alright, I'm about to die. I'm running out of oxygen. I say that now, but okay. I'll make sure nothing is. So we got eggplant, eggplant, eggplant. Okay. Nice, nice. Pretty sure this is just another. It's so exciting when I see these little boxes because I know we're gonna unlock something awesome. So, assuming that's another way. Trying to make sure I'm not. Okay. Okay. Alright. Ooh. Another spacesuit. The amount of oh my jeez. The amount of seedlings I'm getting. It's crazy. Just hiding. I don't think they're gonna be on the beds. What is this? Okay. Okay, so we got some cobalt. Oh. Wrong tool. Okay. Got some more of those alloys. Okay, I think one more run and we're good with this one. Alright, we got some squash. Squiggly squash. We got some eggplants. That's cool. At least we got a bean. Be pretty cool to see how much that gives us. Like, what is that? Like, I feel like maybe different ways, you know, this game could grow. Or they could, you know, add on. At least more deconstructible features. I guess that's what makes this game pretty decent, is because there's not as many, you know, things that you can deconstruct, so you have to go out and explore. But still, I feel like, oh yeah, we gotta go back. We're having too many messages. Too many messages. Let's take them all. Let's drink some agua. Let's take that aluminum. Let's take that aluminum. Let's put some of this squash back real quick. I meant this eggplant. Let's grab the aluminum. Let's grab super alloy, iridium. Feel like we don't need that too much yet. 400. Oh, alarm seed. Let's bring these two back, and let's bring that blueprint back. Alright, yeah, we can't unless and then there's a mushroom seed. Oh my lord. And then, okay, hold on. Look, the iron, the amount of iron I have. We're gonna have to hold up. Take these two. Right? Right? Put back some more iron. Grab this one, and let's grab the 400. Let's go back. Yeah, let's eat that. That's pretty. That's an image right there. Like, it's feeling more and more livable. That's the goal. That is the goal. You know, maybe not, you know, this turnaround, but, you know, this one right here, like, this is like thumbnail goals right here. Okay, so Riley. So this is from Riley. The other two were from Sentinel Core. This is from Riley. Hello, I finally managed to locate the system they sent you to. I don't have much time, but I'll try to give you some advice. The success rate for the planet crafters is very low because it is an almost impossible task. You should find space food in your pod and maybe in space wrecks. You'll be able to grow food once you meet the correct requirements, so try to find some vegetable seeds. Exploration and improvements are essential. Explore and improve your equipment to increase your chances of survival. Hope this message reaches you. It did. Thank you very much. This is year 3058. So we're in 3058 right now. To whoever receives this message, I am a planet crafter sent to Megoria 3 planet. If you receive this, it means you are near. Maybe you are a planet crafter as well. The weather is atrocious and I'm running out of resources. There's not enough on this barren world to terraform it. I don't know why I chose this. Death would have been more pleasant than this hell. Don't say that. If anyone sends me help, please do. Dude, look. Like, I don't know if you've seen that episode of Stranger Things with Holly and Max, but it's like, dude, if I could do it, you could do it. You know what I mean? If I struggled a little bit in my little pod, and, you know, I'm doing pretty good now. I'm not gonna say I'm doing great, but I'm doing pretty good, you know? 83%, so we're like 17% left until we get into the rain stage. Some water. Got pressure. We get that oxygen going. Like, these multipliers right here, like, don't play with them. Don't play with them. I might put my good ones in. Like 200 to 400. Come on now. Here. Like this right here. Perfect. No satellite orbits. Send it a mapping rocket into space to receive a signal. Really? Really? We got two, man. Say hello to my little friend. What the heck was I doing? Let's do the T4 high-tech stuff. So we need that uranium rod for that to even happen. Do we need? I feel like, okay, look guys, I feel like the backpack is literally more important too. Okay, so we have room for, Oh, we got the uranium rod. Let's do the backpack. Let's do the backpack right now. And it requires titanium. Let's get that done. Let's do... I think we can always build stuff, so we don't need the oxygen tank that bad right now. So we got uranium, okay, so we got the uranium rod too, and this one, right? And then after that, after that, requires titanium. Look at that, look at that. Okay, you ready? Bro, this is gonna be awesome. This is gonna be awesome. It's right here. Let's select these. Let's select this. So how do we use this? It does not tell us. Okay, so you jump twice. Hello. That is awesome. So at least we got that down. We have a good bit of kilowatts left to add more things. I really wanted to get that grass spreader. So water bottles, magnesium. So some ice. So we need some ice. Let's get a good bit of ice. Let's do this real quick. Let's do a quick run. Alright. So, get enough for that. Let's create some water. Water and some worma seeds? Is that what it calls for? Let's make two. Two aluminum. We're gonna have to go on an aluminum hunt as well. So I don't think I wanna do it like maybe right here. And then do another one. Maybe right. Okay, so that one. It's like right there ish. So that okay, gives you 108 oxygen per second. That's great. So that's amazing. So it'll take time for, I'm assuming, the grass to start sprouting right here. Same way it takes the food to grow. And we got 37 left. Magnesium. That water collector would be nice as well. Let's do aluminum and iron rod. Iridium rod. And then that aluminum. Pretty sure we got like one more, huh? Yeah. Yep. So like right here? Yeah. We got rain! We get the rain! Get the rain. Okay, I feel like right here. Oh, this also requires to be inside. Right? Okay. Look at that stuff. Okay, so we definitely want feel like I definitely want the okay. Yep. Let's go right there. Let's go. Feel like that like right here would be okay. I like that's actually pretty good. We can change the freaking color, guys. We can change the color. Okay, dude. We're gonna do like yellow. Like, we don't need the main light on. We just need like, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Let's do one more on this end. And 1 and 2. Let's change it to that one too. Some yellow. Some yellow action. That's pretty cool. At least when it gets dark, you know. And let's get some iron. Let's get some iron for the windows. Feel like that. We need some titanium. I'm thinking that side of the wall being like that, it's okay, maybe? Yeah. What is this? Just didn't look right. Dude, it looks better. Okay, let's go upstairs, guys. Let's go upstairs. Let's see what we got and what we're cooking with. I like this is okay. Like, yeah, it'd be nice to go through it, but hey, it's fine. I feel like resources, though, it would be less resources if we just stack those 1, 2, those big iron titanium. We would just be using super alloys at that point, 2 of them. Eventually we have to do another nuclear reactor, but for now, let's go explore. Let's go get food right here. Or actually, let's go, yeah, no, let's go explore real quick. Let me get cobalt, some cobalt here. Maybe some of this ice, so we can make a oxygen. And then we got backpack capacity right here. I don't think we even got 3 of those bad boys. We got 1. Yeah, we don't got 3 of them. So we definitely have to. Oh, look at that! Look at that! What little bitty seeds. Let's bring these 2 back. Can leave the food. I feel like. Leave the iron. Alright. Let me see my little... Oh, look at that. Look at that. We're at 19% growth. The speed. Awesome sauce, man. That's awesome. That biodome would be nice too. Very well. I grab a bunch of aluminum. Yeah, let's put this there. Because do we need it right now? Nope. Megatron. We can. Do we have that heat up pretty good? Yeah, we do. And then biomass, we get some of that. So that's what that okay, liquid. Okay, make that make sense. Liquid water. Is that not what rain is? I'm confuzzled. Okay. Let's do some of that too. That was a iron silicone. Super alloy. Did they have titanium in it? No, they had magnesium and then a cobalt. A cobalt somewhere up in here. Yeah. Okay, so since that's there, I feel like I don't want to do it too far from base. I feel like down the line I make some more nuclear reactors, so there's no point in so it will give us that whenever humid ambient air. Not sure if that's these stages, if it's even gonna collect with that. I'm assuming because it unlocked, but then that we got a T5 inventory. Vehicle station. That's actually awesome. Interior stairs. Is that not what? So we can do the 2 by. What is that? What is it? I don't even have osmium. And the ground, depending. We're gonna stick a couple of them over there, cause But then would it need electricity that far? I'm not sure how far it reaches electricity. I feel like getting to liquid water probably be it with this video, because we've gotten pretty far. Clouds to rain and then rain to liquid water. I want to try to get as far as possible per episode, you know. Is that safe to do? Let's craft a little oxygen. Just a little oxygen, just in case. And then that ice. Let's go explore. Let's connect to here, and then let's go explore over there. Like that would be pretty decent. At least until the heat raises and that unlocks, and we can come back over here and mess with that. But yeah, I don't know what that is. Can I go in here? Without like a goal or a plan, I don't think I want to go through that. I want to know if it's just because it's this area that's a dust ball, or it's because it is sandy, or if it's because I don't have anything over there, any electricity, any power, anything cleaning it up. What is over here now? What is this stuff? Aluminum. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, we needed that big time. Need some titanium. Odd. You're getting a bunch of iron, but I need some titanium. All this aluminum. Is this even safe? Oh, yes. But I need one more, I think, for the door. And some silicone. Let's come on. Let's find some silicone. Ooh. Every time I say something, it's just there. Okay. I'm gonna get lost. What is this? What is this? Okay. I'm officially lost. However, go. Alright. We're doing pretty good. Underneath that is a thing, my thing. Okay. Feeling better about this. Let's go up here. Is the dandelion. The super alloy just laying there for the taking. Is that one too? Ah, be dang. It's a lot of materials to make these too, so when I see them, I'm gonna grab them. Just saying. Alright, let's see what's in here and store some stuff inside. Okay, so I think another thing is we might have to level up our deconstructor eventually. That's the only thing I see keeping us from continuing something like this, at least that far in. Alright, come on. Let me get through. Let's move all this stuff out. Let's get it cleaned up. Okay. The amount of material that's here, crazy. Yeah, let me build like a little crafter station. Let me see. Can I build it like right here? Is that would that be weird? My stomach. That scared me. But I feel like having something down here is pretty pretty neat. You know? I feel like... Where is... Okay. Let's create this bad boy. Let's create a... Go find some silicone. Some silicone. Found you. Let's create this right here. Let's see. Let's see. There's nothing that we really need. But in case we need some water to create some, it's right there. It's right there. Okay, let's continue this search up in here. So we're definitely finding a good bit of super alloys, which will clean up and clear up some extra materials for us to use. So that's good. I see one up there. So we got some super alloys that live up in here. Literally. Let's clean it out. I wish there was like a button too, instead of having to, yeah. Just saying. Another thing to look at. It's all the same things, so nothing new under the hood. Same stuff. So we got that one crate. I want to see if there's anything new though. I don't see really anything that new. Oh, what is that? Tubio. The one that I have right now. It's giving there was a game. I'm not sure if it was called Repo or something. But it's giving those colors. Come on. Let's get in. Let's create one more of these storage. Okay. So you're just gonna be like that and it's fine. It's fine because that's what I'm gonna do. And this is what I'm gonna do. Okay. Alright, let's go back up there and grab some more stuff. Let's keep venturing on. Let's keep venturing on. I feel like the more that goes up, and the more I keep searching for materials that, you know, it takes a minute for me to make, and takes materials that I don't really have, you know. I think that T2 would definitely have to be needed. I'm thinking if we continue this, going any further to anything else, really. So hopefully it's somewhere up in there. Ooh, and it's dark. It's dark. Okay. I don't see anything really inside. One thing though, but we're picking up a good bit of these ores. Whew. I don't want to get lost, so that was where that was. Is this where? So would this be where my other thing is? What up now? Hold up now. It's getting a little scary. It's getting a little scary. Okay, I'm thinking this is where Yep. Have to get down and... Is that what I think it is? That's what I think it is. So you get some aluminum up in there too, so that's nice. So we have to go back and pick some of that stuff up. But first, we need some oxygen. We need some O2. Oh my gosh. I don't really need that. I could definitely take those storage containers and make bigger ones. So that's a okay, so we got super alloys coming up in here. We got some iridium up in there. I want to know if I can do the, I feel like I can do the iron, not the iron, but the mining machine maybe up in there is definitely going to be the first one. Just makes sense. Look at my little grass. Look at my little grass. We're at 46 growth. It's not bad. Oh, and did we get any water? Look at that, shucks. Look at that. Like, look at that. Okay, and we're at 32%. Let's just put all that stuff right here, because why would we need that right now? Let's grab this, let's grab this, let's grab some of that water so we can make more water. Like, look at that. Wait, that's actually pretty cool. Launch pad, super alloys, titanium, iron. I feel like we can build it now. Titanium and iron. We need one more titanium, and then definitely we can get some. I don't know if I'm on it or not. Okay, she is humongous. Could we put that on top? No, that would be very, 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 very not smart. Where is the... Okay. So it's gonna be right here. Are we leaving? After first launch platform, that's actually pretty funny. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. What is this? Tracks iridium asteroids, gives a global generation bonus by protecting the magnetic field. It's a multiplier. Well, so we need this for the map. So we need to craft another compass. So, yeah. So, rocket engine super alloy. So we're gonna see some rockets go. Okay, so there is definitely some cool beans up in there. And then let's see if we can... Okay, so we have to wait for the heat to rise and figure out if that's blue. So I'm assuming that osmium might be in that ice stuff. Or it could be somewhere yonder. Which is great. It is great. Okay, so what was I gonna do? We need some power. So we got uranium rod, and some alloys. So we might have to go back to that spot and pick up the uranium that we did have. And drinks for this. Put some of this back. Probably all of it because we don't. Yeah. Huh? No. Nuclear reactor, so 3. Okay. Yeah, we don't have enough. Definitely don't have enough. Yeah. Yep. So we're gonna come right back. So that's still going, so that's good. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. Oh, because it's probably not collecting, so I don't have any freaking... Oh, I'm slow. We got 38. So we can probably craft some more T2 solar panels. Iron, magnesium, stick on. Oh my god, a bunch of aluminum. Missing cobalt. Missing some cobalt. We need to decommission that. It's not like see a biolab. Takes 37 energy, that's what that takes up. We need the osmium again. Bio recipes. So biodome, super alloys, and the slurmacies, whatever you want to call them. Okay. Alright, before okay, we have enough. We can do that. We can do it. Like, is there an entry? Do I have to make a door? Okay, let's make it, and let's see what it looks like first. Okay. So that's the entry. So what we can do is make it right here to where see what I'm doing? But it would have to it rises, but it doesn't rise right here, so that's good. We might have to do that. I have to do this. So why that, but not this? Do not understand that, but okay. So we can make another side looking like Call of Duty Warfare, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, you know what? We're just gonna let this float because gravity, what is that? And then we can do the biolab on this side. Let's go. Some cool stuff, not gonna lie. Let's see what's in there. So, ooh, look at that, look at that. Oh, time out. There's a freaking unlock on biomass and plants and insects, animals. Little fishies. Little fishies. That is so freaking cool. So we have to create a bunch of that biomass. Beehive. We're at 900. We gotta get to freaking 80. So 80,000. 80.000. Oh, hold on. Okay, so we can. That makes so much sense. Can I can't, okay. But this is where we get fertilizer, right? Look. No matter how many likes and subscribes or whatever I get from this and comments, I don't care. I might continue playing this because this is fun. This is so fun. The amount of stuff that you actually unlock. Crazy. Okay, that's actually, that was actually pretty cool. That is actually pretty neat. Okay. Back to reality. We can definitely create some more grass spreader stuff, whatever that is. And I guess we can also create we need another top 4 all that, and we can always remove this window from the side. I like the window from that side. And then just keep building the heaters. Pretty neat stuff. Alright. So, super alloys and cobalt, so we definitely have to raise that. Right there. All right there. Booyah. So we got that. We got a tier 2. Where's our heat? 205. 205. So we need some more iridium, and we have to build another heater. We just have to. It's not like we can do the ore thing because we still need the osmium stuff. So that's not ready. Hurry up. Let's put this stuff back. Let's go. So I feel like we're gonna need to make some more is that some space right there maybe? Some aluminum. I feel like we're gonna need some more energy. Some more kilowatts. Forgot, did these T3s do 15? We're gonna find out right now. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. 10.5. Thought it was... Okay. Anyways. Cobalt and aluminum. Do we need some more aluminum? Aluminum foil. Can't we make a... We need 9, right? 3 through 3. We got 4. Yeah, okay. I'm thinking. Let's go get some more aluminum. Feel like we're gonna do better up in here with the aluminum, and then get some super alloys for those ships, the little ships over there. Okay, we got something here, and we got something here. Like, it's a win-win. We don't need that. We don't need this right now. With the multipliers, that's fine. Definitely aluminum is what we were after. I wanted to get more of it. Yeah, let's get more of it real quick. I can't move or eat anything, so let's just put it right back in here. Put the iron back in here. So we can get some of that aluminum. Is there like one more pocket of it? Somewhere. Yeah. Right here. Oop. Let's go back to Zakasa. 2.17. Not bad. Not bad at all. Did we just like freeze up? That was funny. Or if they even have more of that. Pretty sure. Makes sense. 84%. Definitely got some water out of that. No. Let's see. Yep, it is functional. It functions that way for a reason. Okay, but does that give us, let's see how much heat that gives us. So 61% to liquid water. 129. So we're doing good. Oxygen can definitely raise. Let's do some of these Lerma seed and water bottle. Let's do some more of these and pick our biomass up. Let's get some Lerma seeds. We have a bunch of them too. And then it just makes sense to sort of do it underneath here. Trying to like eye up. Oh, any other magnesium? And will this will this affect how much yes it will. 19 it said? Put that puppy right here. Limits of truth. You can eventually spread them, I feel like. And that's pretty cool. That is pretty neat. Wait, time out. I want to know if I'm trying to think, would taking this off stop the grass from growing? I would assume so, but like all at once just doesn't sound reasonable. Let's bring this. Let's go back inside real quick. Let's see how much we need for that for some of these things real quick. Some of these rockets. Let's get a couple flying. Flying. Okay. A super alloy rod. So microchip compass engine. Like I don't see how that could work. You get the red button. You get the red button. Provides geolocation to the mapping screen. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, time out. Y'all ready to see this? Like, are y'all ready to really see this? I don't think y'all are ready. I came from this little bitty pod right there. Little bitty pod. Right. Taking off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye. Bye. Adios. What is that? That's a speck. Ooh. That's it? Let's go. Let's go. So we can zoom. What the heck is that? So, alright, that's pretty big, I would say. I would say that is probably the biggest crash site, though. Mine is that one that was maybe over here. That one I would say is pretty big. Look at their little fingers. That's cool. Could we get a... Hold on. Would it make sense to get that heat bonus so that we can... That multiplier so that we can get that osmium stuff melted? That would be pretty... That would be smart. So another rocket engine. So I would need some more. Oh. Heat multiplier. Okay, I will rocket engine and then cobalt. Rocket engine and cobalt. Alright. And I think definitely gonna need some more. Yeah. So, you know what? Let's Alright, so we're getting our heat. So I'm thinking. Another heater and another nuclear reactor should be okay. Okay. We're 94%, 95%. So we got 5% more and we hit liquid water. Not sure what the difference is. Not sure if it goes from like squiggly to like just actual raindrops like that sort of. Not sure. But we're definitely gonna figure it out. I'm gonna find out in like 5 more. Let's see. Yeah, slow it down a little bit. I wish it gives you like the total terraformation. Oh, we got a message. Yeah, let's read this real quick. From Riley. I managed to obtain more information. I read that you have a greater chance of success if you build your base at an altitude. I'm not sure why yet. And if you manage to heat the planet up enough, some caves should become accessible when the ice melts. And one last thing, you can... Damn. End of communication, message intercepted. Somebody was trying to help us. Somebody was trying to help us and got in trouble. Oh, let me see, looks like we can only see it from up there. Let's see. Bio recipes. So I'm assuming with the biomass, we need more. Or where? Tree spreader. So that will give us some pretty cool shenanigans. As for ppm and ppb, I guess you can definitely not wait for that one, but Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Yes. So is the difference? Is it the same thing? I was assuming it's the same thing. Could be wrong. So let's let's put the let's put the water up in here too. And let's go venture off. Let's go venture off over here real quick. Oop. Got some goodies over here. Eat some food. Eat some of that. Looks like a wreck right here. With the chest. Yeah, let's do before we get too much into that. Yeah, let's do I want to do it like right up in here. I feel like that would be pretty cool. Do you even have any? That would be cool too. Super alloys. Just for the meantime. Oh. We can go like, we can do caves and shit? I didn't think so. Do another titanium. Let's get some more iron. But you know what? That was like a flower or something. Let's see what's in here. Let's transfer all. Let's deconstruct that. No, we can't deconstruct that. Nice to get that tier 2. Getting some iridium though. Alright, let's where am I at? Where am I at? Right here? Yeah. Oh, let me do some storage right here. Looks pretty built in. Is that what it sort of does? Or am I just tripping and it just looks pretty cool like that? Anyways, it looks cool like that. Yeah, I don't think it. I think it's just blending in pretty well. Let's put that in here. I don't really need that yet. And let's get some more stuff. Get some more stuff. Get some more stuff. I think I'm gonna call it for this episode. After this, because I'm not sure what the next level after this is. Like, I know we have rain. I'm not sure what the next one was. I didn't even pay attention. Let's see. It's progress. Let's get some cobalts. Let's drop this. Harvest some cobalts. Get a progress screen. At least right here. Lakes. We're getting freaking lakes now. That's gonna be awesome. So would that mean good percentage of this some of this biome is gonna be like water? Like, it's Pretty neat. Pretty neat indeed. Let's do one more right here. Yeah, so it does make like a little. I don't see any more crates besides these. A good bit of aluminum though, so that's pretty gnarly. Pretty sure we're gonna get a good bit of stuff in this technical debris. I just have a feeling. Alrighty. So 0.6% into liquid lakes or liquid water going on to lakes for the next stage, which will be pretty rad. What we have right now, probably gonna head back and bring a good bit of the stuff back home. Good amount of space food, which we don't really need that much at the moment. We need some of that iridium and I guess knock some of these blueprints off the list. It's a good bit of aluminum. Move that there. Move that there. We can leave this there. Yeah, I think that's pretty solid. Climb up somehow, but so would this be at 100? Yeah, that's what 100% looks like with that. I feel like we should end off on a nice nice note with the rocket, maybe? Thinking a rocket? The water! Is this water? This is water. Oh my gosh. I'm getting happy over the little things. So would this be basically, I'm assuming the pod would fill up. Because how does that fill up? Before. That is so freaking cool. Okay, so let's get this heat going. Let's turn the heat up just a little bit, so, just by 1,000. Okay, guys. So I think we should do this and then end on a good note. Or I could really be a DICK and just hold out for another episode, but I'm not that type of person. I love y'all. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look at that puppy go. Look at that puppy go. What the heck is that? Yes, but what is that? That is like bigger and badder. Is that like coming here? What is that? Uranium! Hold on. I need some oxygen. They gave us uranium spots. That is so freaking cool. I need some of this to. Okay. Hey, look at that. Yeah, I think. a spot where you can. So I'm assuming we can place the ore mining thing on top of here, and it should give us uranium. That is pretty neat. So I think we're gonna call it quits for this episode. We got uranium in there, so now we don't have to find. Okay, so let's look at the levels real quick. See how hot it is. 2.3. But hey, biomass is going up. Heat. Okay, so it should be melted already. So the next episode, we're gonna go up in there, see what we can find. Hopefully there's some osmium up in there, so we don't have to. It's 12. Man, that's awesome. That's a quick. That's nice, so that we don't have to make as many heaters, because that was a pain in the butt. There's a lot of material and ingredients for that. So that's awesome. So yep. So yeah, looks like that's a wrap for this one, guys. So much for watching. Please leave a like, please leave a comment to let me know if there's anything that I'm missing. There's some times where I'm missing something that, y'all catch. So definitely leave a comment. Subscribe, turn the notifications on, just so you know when I'm posting. I'll try to be consistent, as much as possible. Work and life balance is amazing. But yeah, so next episode we're definitely gonna head to probably this side of the cave, and then depending on what we find, head on to the other side, or if it loops, I'm not sure. But yeah, until then, stay crafting, stay awesome. See y'all in the next one.